So here we are back again for a brand new season with Leeds United. Welcome to season 2 of the Leeds career mode. Honestly, I am so excited for this season, especially because of the signings we made last season on a pre-contract, bringing in the likes of Cavani, James Rodriguez, Benitez, and honestly with these signings and a few more on the way, we could certainly take Leeds to the next level this season. There's no denying our first season with Leeds back in the Premier League was a massive success as we finished 9th. But this season though, I want to take it one step further, potentially fight for a European spot. Not going to lie, I am genuinely so hyped for season 2 of this series, not because of the transfers we've made already, but because of the transfers we're going to make, the improvements we're going to make, and also we've got new kits and all to spice up this series. So I'm gassed for this series and it's gonna be amazing. And if you guys are excited as well for a brand new season with Leeds, drop a like on the video, subscribe if you're new around here. If you guys could smash out 3,500 likes, I'll get you an episode tomorrow as well. Also, quick shout out to OneFootball for sponsoring today's video. OneFootball, in my opinion, are the best football news app out there. They've got a super clean UI and recently they redesigned their complete app and it looks absolutely fantastic. You can get your live score updates, follow your favorite teams, transfer rumors as well. OneFootball basically keeps you up to date with football and everything around the footballing world. And you know what's the best part? This app is completely free on both iOS and Android. So what are you waiting for? Click the link in the description below to download the OneFootball app and support the channel along the way. The first thing we do at the start of every new season is take a look at the team we've got at our disposal and of course decide where we need to invest to make more improvements. So of course, with Cavani coming in, we're looking to play with a 2-striker formation. We saw how successful this could be last season, and with potentially Augustine returning back to Leeds, this formation with Cavani could be epic. Of course, Brooks and Cam, he now knows how to play in that position. He's been superb. He's now 80 rated. We've got James Rodriguez, Calvin Phillips, Billy Gilmore as well. We signed him last season. Alioski, Eiling. Definitely need to make improvements in the fullback department. Of course, Juan Foyth is a quality right back and also a centre back. For now, we've got him in the centre back position. Benitez in goal, one of our newer signings, 82 rated, which is huge, especially in games that we're going to simulate, because having a high rated keeper comes up super clutch in those circumstances. Now, you'll notice a lot of the players that we had last season have gone back to their parent clubs, and that means our bench is pretty terrible, and that's something we've got to work on this season, bringing the squad depth back, because yeah, the bench is pretty tragic. We've got Pablo Hernandez, Roberts in there as well, Gelhardt as well, and one of our newer signings. Kiko Casilla is on the bench. Good to have now 2 good keepers. And apart from that, it's just youngsters. Ben White, Augustine, Saka, all have gone back to their parent clubs, and it's really frustrating. And that's what makes season 2 with Leeds a big challenge. Yes, we've got a few world-class players coming in. At the same time, we've got to fill up the squad as well to make it as competitive as possible. And this challenge is going to be epic. I'm sticking with the 4-1-2-1-2 formation as my base for this season. We'll see how things go with it. But of course, to make this formation work, improving fullbacks is going to be massive. And that's one thing I am definitely expecting to do in this window. Improving the fullback position, probably the midfield as well. Maybe an improvement over Billy Gilmore could really solidify our midfield. Someone athletic to, complement James Rodriguez and Calvin Phillips could be the play. Again, if you guys have any transfer suggestions, put them down in the comments section. But so far, defense and midfield is what I'm looking at. Now, I know you guys are excited to find out how much money are we working with here in season 2. How much money have the board given us? And well, it's decent, 63.63 million to spend. I'll absolutely take that. I've already added the 10 million from the season objectives, so it's a good amount. I know a lot of this money is going to go on players like Ben White and Augustine who I want to bring back, but still, we can certainly make some top quality signings with this kind of money, and I'm really excited now. Before we start making improvements to our team and get through signings and whatnot, let's get through a press conference as well and answer your questions. And if you guys want to get involved, drop in your questions down in the comments section below. First one of the day, Serginho Dest has a release clause of 7 million. This is nothing for a youngster like him. Now, if he did have a release clause of 7 million, that'd be incredible, and I would definitely snap him up, but he's got a release clause of 14.4 million, which is still unbelievably cheap for a player like him. And honestly, since we do need to improve that right back position, maybe signing the American could be the play for now. I'll be scouting him to know more. Let me know in the comments section if you guys think it's worth investing that kind of money on Dest. Maybe we could get him for cheaper than his release clause. That'd be clutch, but let me know your thoughts on this. Signing better fullbacks is going to be really important for me this season. Next up, out of all of your loanees, who will you consider re-signing? Now, that is a very good question. Last season, the loan players really stepped up for us. The likes of Augustine, who was our player of the season. Ben White as well, so important for us at the back. And Saka was immense down the left flank. So these three are probably the players I'm looking to sign. Now, I know it's going to be virtually impossible to sign Saka, but I just noticed that Arsenal have put him up for loan, which means we could get him for free, basically on loan for another season. And I'll absolutely take that. Instead of spending a lot of money on a left back, maybe we use Saka for another season, because I absolutely love using him and he'll be so good in that left back role. And we invest the money in signing Ben White and Augustine, who are reasonably priced. So that is what I'm thinking. Sign Augustine and Ben White on permanent deals and Saka back on loan. Now, I know you guys want me to address this in a video, so here we go. What do you think about Barcelona getting humiliated in the Champions League? Oh, where do I even begin? Now, if I start ranting about that game, the video will be like 45 minutes or maybe even more. So just go on my Twitter. Follow me on Twitter as well, by the way. That's where I just talk nonsense about football and all that. I was literally ranting all night. It was painful, I'm not gonna lie. Like, to lose is alright, you know, it's Bayern. You lose games, it's okay, you get knocked out, that's fine. But to get embarrassed like that, and make no mistake, Barcelona historically is a top European club. I think we can all agree on that. But for a club of that stature, of that historic importance in this sport, to get humiliated, and I don't even know how to describe it. It's just shocking. Just goes to show how bad Barcelona have built their squad. Their defense is awful. Nelson Semedo is a fraud. It's crazy. It's genuinely crazy. And yeah, I don't want to speak more about it. I want to just get on with the Leeds career mode, have some fun here on FIFA career mode. Again, if you guys want to, interact with me, Twitter, Instagram is the place. So go follow my social media handles. But yeah, it was painful, especially as a Barca fan. Anyways, let's get on with it. With that press conference done. Now let's take a quick moment and honor our best player from last season, and it's Jean-Kevin Augustine, player of the season. You guys decided that in the comments. Everybody pretty much had Augustine as your player of the season. How good was he? 19 goals in the Premier League. We need to bring him back at Leeds, man. We need to do everything possible to see him in a Leeds United shirt once again. Of course, we're gonna have season objectives for the upcoming season, all decided by you guys. 6 objectives. You guys decide through the comments section, and we'll be trying to complete them over the course of this season. Similar like last season, we're gonna be rewarded with 5 million for every objective we complete. So go down there in the comments section, select some fun objectives that we can try and complete. You know what, guys? Straight away, I want to get the signings done. I want to sign Jean-Kevin Augustine from RB Leipzig without his value increasing or any other clubs going in for him. And by the looks of things, we could get him for a good deal around about his valuation, which I'll absolutely take. So, before we get the signings of Ben White and Saka done, I want to wrap up the Augustine signing, so let's get right into it. So I'm going to start off with a £15 million offer just to see what the Red Bull team think, and if they're willing to accept that. Let's see, 15 million for Augustine, wow. That is a bargain, 100% a bargain, because he scored 19 in the Premier League last season, one of the best players in the Premiership, and for him to be sold for 15 million, I'll absolutely take it though. So we're going to pounce on this offer and get this deal done as soon as possible. Negotiations are going pretty smooth so far. Crucial squad role, 5-year contract length, no release clause, and these are his demands. Quite hefty demands, I'm not going to lie. We'll remove the goal bonus, we'll edit the wage bonus and give him like 60 grand. That should make things much better, and this should be approved by Augustine and his agent, and let's see if we can pull it off. There you go, Augustine has signed for Leeds United. We have him for another season, in fact 4 or 5 more seasons, and that is one hell of a transfer. Scored 19 goals for us last season. Can't wait to see how many he'll score this season with an even better team. Now, as I said, we're not done yet. I want to sign Ben White as well as soon as possible. Let's get this signing done from Brighton. Now, a bit of a problem is he's valued at like 20 million, but he's worth it. He's 100% worth that kind of money. We're going to start off with 18 million and just see where Brighton value Ben White. Let's see what happens here. Wait, what's happening? The realism mod has definitely shaken up valuations of players. I think it's more realistic though. 18 million for Ben White. Seems like a kind of a bargain though, but okay, I'll take it though. I'll absolutely take it. So let's keep negotiating and tie him down to the club for a long time. Now, interestingly enough, Ben White was willing to accept an important squad role, but he's the same overall as Augustine, which is a bit weird, not gonna lie. I'm gonna offer him 40,000 per week and a signing bonus of 350. Now, that might be a bit less, but it's still a big upgrade over his wages at Brighton. Let's see if he's willing to accept this. He wants a bit more money. We'll remove the appearance bonus and we'll edit the wage bonus and offer him, let's say, 48,000. That should do it, I feel. I feel like that should do it. It's decent wages, decent contract. Let's see if Ben White is willing to accept this, and he is. There you go, Ben White and Augustine wrapped up. Imagine if we had enough money to make this happen, signing Saka, an 18-year-old who's 77 rated. We'd be sorted for the next 10 years in this position, but we just can't afford him. We really can't, but he is available on loan as far as I believe. So we might be able to pull this one off. So let's start negotiating with Arsenal and see if we can get him again on a loan deal. So I just want him for 1 year. 2-year loan deals, the player sometimes rejects it. So getting him for a year just seems brilliant. So they are willing to accept the loan deal. So that's nice to see. They want us to pay 60% of the wages, but let's try and counter with 50-50 and just see if that works, because that'll be absolutely brilliant. And nah, they're willing to go down only to 60-40, which is fair, so we'll accept that. So we pay 60% of Saka's wages, which is acceptable. Honestly, I'm gutted. Saka has just rejected our loan deal. Wow. He does not want to join Leeds for another season. Fair enough, he wants to grow at Arsenal, but this feels like a betrayal, honestly. So with the signings of Ben White and Augustine, this is how our team looks. Pretty impressive, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, our defense looks much better. We just need to improve the fullbacks. Another midfielder, and I guess we'll be sorted as well. So maybe a couple more signings to improve the team. Let me know in the comments section if you guys have any suggestions. I've also noticed this Shackleton kid. He seems to have some really good stats. I think he's just returned from a loan spell. He's 5'6", but he offers something different. He can play as a right back as well. And look at that pace. This kid could have a lot of talent and we could use him as a rotation player. So let me know in the comments section if you guys think this guy is talented or not. Or does he play for Leeds in real life? Because I'm not too sure, but this kid does seem to have potential. We're left with about 27 million to spend after all the signings that we made, which is a real bummer. I would have loved to have more money, but it is what it is. We've really strengthened our squad by bringing back those players who went back to their parent clubs. Would have loved to bring in Saka as well, but it is what it is. Now, I don't want to be making more transfers in this episode, because what I want to do is read through your comments and see where you guys want to see improvements be made and just see your suggestions on players. So let me know in the comments section. I think Dest is a player I might just pick up next episode regardless, but let me know your thoughts. I'd love to know. We will also be getting some extra money from the season ticket sales, so that could give us a big boost in our transfer budget, but fullbacks and maybe a midfielder is what I'm looking at. Also for the first time in a long time, I decided to play the preseason tournament. I'm not going to be playing it, I'll just simulate it, but I'm just doing it for the extra cash. Okay, now we completely messed up the preseason tournament because we got knocked out in the group stages itself. That's kind of funny, and we only get about 500,000 added to our budget. That's a bummer, but it's all fine. It honestly feels so good to know that I can finally train Augustine pretty much consistently, because now we actually own him. So let's get some training sessions done. These are the players I'm probably looking to train the most this season. Ben White, Augustine are finally being trained. Okay, this is not the start we wanted for Benitez's career at Leeds, as he picks up a torn hamstring injury and he'll be out for the next 6 weeks. So I guess we're going to start off the Premier League season with Kiko Casilla. That shows how important it is to have 2 keepers. Oh, would you look at this? Big offers coming in for David Brooks from Liverpool, and this is a massive one, 31.7 million, but no way we're selling one of our most talented prospects. That would signal to the other clubs that we're a selling club, which we don't want to be, so rejecting the offer outright. Before we kick off the season, we need to assign kit numbers, especially to our new signings, and of course, Edinson Cavani is going to don the number 9 jersey for the club. Now, I know Alioski has been wearing the number 10 jersey, but come on, when you've got James Rodriguez, he's got to be wearing the number 10 kit, and there you go, James is now donning the number 10 jersey. Now, as I said, we're not making any more transfers in this episode. We're keeping that for the next episode after getting your input. So until then, time to kick off the Premier League season. We're only going to be playing 1 game today, but it's an important one because it's going to be the likes of James, Cavani, all of their debuts, and it's going to be big. And I want to start off the season with a win as we take on Brighton away from home. This is going to be epic. A start of a new beginning for Leeds United, especially with all the top players coming in. Let's get into it. Now, I tried finding a mod for like the new season's official Leeds kits, but I just couldn't find one. If anyone does have it, let me know. But For now, I've got like this fantasy kit mods that's just improved the original kits from Leeds from last season, like a new color pattern and all. It looks pretty good. The goalkeeper kit especially is nice. So we've got the classic white jersey and a yellow away kit, a bit different to what Leeds had. So we're gonna go for the away kit for this one, and those are basically our new kits. And this is how I've got my team set up. Calvin Phillips captains the team, as Foyth and Ben White are going to form our centre-back pairing. We've got Eiling and Alioski as our fullbacks. Brooks starts in cam. Edinson Cavani up top with Augustine. That's going to be big to see how they play together. Cavani's debut at Leeds. Oh my god, there's so many storylines involved in this game. James starts as well. So excited to see how things go in this one. Let's get into it. Here we go. The teams are walking out. The Premier League season is about to kick off. Last season we finished 9th, but this season with new signings, a better squad, we're looking to make more improvements, and starting off with a win could be absolutely vital. Let's get it done. Look at that. Edinson Cavani, James Rodriguez, all in the squad for this one. Ooh, what a team we've built. Looks now for James Rodriguez, our number 10. Kind of gets bullied on the ball, but earns us a free kick. First free kick now with James Rodriguez. I am so excited to take this one. Let's see if we can curl this in. Imagine he scores with his first free kick. James comes so close and it's in. Oh my god. Opening match day of the Premier League. James Rodriguez. His first game as a Leeds player, and he's just pulled that off. That's the quality you get when you sign a player like James Rodriguez. What a debut for the Colombian. Oh my god, is this unbelievable. James Rodriguez, take a freaking bow. That is just stupendous. One of the best free kicks I've taken in FIFA 20. Oh my god, was that insane. Unbelievable scenes. I'm so gassed. Imagine if this is what's to come for the rest of the season. James Rodriguez, the golden boy, steps up for Leeds within 10 minutes. Number 10 scores in minute 10. Let's freaking go, boys. Brighton looking to make a comeback straight after us scoring that beauty of a free kick, but Kiko Casilla is having none of it. No Walter Benitez for this one, so we need Kiko Casilla to deliver, and he started off strong. We need to, push forward and score another goal to, get some security in. There's no way we're dropping points after scoring a goal like that. Like, come on. I'm still in shock with just the sheer quality of that free kick. And I've been telling you guys about this from last season. James is going to bring that free kick quality for the team, and it's going to be so important. What a start to his Leeds career. Calvin Phillips looks inside for Brooks. Cleverly done to find Pablo. It is now Augustine on the ball. The dribbling is on point. Looks for Pablo Hernandez. The Spaniard is looking to create some space. Can't find space, so looks for James. Now it's Brooks. Brooks dribbling really well, but has to go backwards because how deep Brighton are, but we're keeping the ball really well. We've now got the quality to, dominate possession in most games, as Pablo weaves in and out, earns us another free kick, and another chance for James to score. Can he make it 2-2? Surely that's asking for too much. Okay, I'm trying a different approach for this free kick. Let's see if it works. James, please score this again. Oh, that was close. The wall. Oh, what? What? That is... what? Guys, what was that? That's gone in. I know it has. The keeper, that's what? That is one of the most bizarre goals you'll ever see. Oh my god, it's handball first of all, but then I don't even know what to say and how to describe this. That is one of the weirdest goals you'll ever see. James is claiming it, but is it going to go to James? It is. It's a brace from James. He'll claim that all day long, but what on earth has happened in the first 20-30 minutes of this game? 2 free kicks, 2 outrageous goals. I mean, the second one, outrageous because of the keeper just standing there. That's a FIFA glitch, I suppose. I've seen it happen occasionally, but to happen in a career mode series, that is absolutely mental. We now lead 2-0 courtesy of a gift from Brighton. Wow, what a start to Season 2. If the season was lacking drama, well, there you go. Here we go now. Pablo Hernandez, even with his age and, his stats going down, has had a phenomenal game. Looks now for Cavani. I'm sure he'll want to join the party. Looks for David Brooks now. Back inside for Augustine. Can he get a goal on his kind of debut? Not really a debut, but yeah, this time Brighton do get it away. Half-time against Brighton. First Premier League game of the season, and I'm still in shock. What we've witnessed is crazy. First free kick from James. One of the best goals we'll score this season. A potential goal of the season contender already, but the second goal was just bonkers. I'm sure you guys wouldn't have seen it anywhere, but good lord, that was crazy. Wow. James Rodriguez now. He's been phenomenal in this game. Lovely work to find Cavani, who sets this one through for Brooks. Brooks could be scoring on our first Premier League game of the season. David Brooks, 80 rated now, one of the leaders of this team, starts off the season strong as we've completely dismantled Brighton in this game. Yes, we've had a fair share of luck with the free kicks and all, but this goal was just superb. Brooks getting in behind, making a run. Edinson Cavani showing that he can do much more than just score. Assists the goal there. Brooks on target, and well, 3-0 Leeds United. What a start to the season. I think it's the perfect time to rotate the squad a bit and make some changes. I'm going to bring on Nketiah for Cavani. He's had a really good debut, really solid debut. We'll also bring on Billy Gilmore for, of course, Pablo Hernandez, and I think that's about it for now. Sees Brooks again. We're hungry for more. We're not going to give up here. We want to score more and more as James now on a hat-trick. Looks to get past one. Somehow he's done it. Still James Rodriguez could find space to shoot. Can't. Goes again for goal. James Rodriguez with a hat-trick on his Leeds United debut. We've completely slaughtered Brighton here. James has just torn them apart. 2 goals that he scored have been of outrageous quality. One with a bit of luck, but this one, make no mistake, this is a world-class player that we've signed. I mean, look at that for a strike from James. A hat-trick on his Premier League debut. It just doesn't get any better. This season could be something special. I can feel it already. What a start to our season. 4-0 against Brighton. This was a team where we were struggling against last season, but now we're dominating them. Again, so calm and composed with every pass he makes as Brooks now looks to find Augustine, who wants to get onto the party. Here's Augustine here with a bit of dribbling. Goes outside the box, goes down outside the box. Another free kick. Another James goal. Let's see if we can pull it off. 23 yards this time around. I'm going to try a similar free kick to the first one and just see if we can curl this one in. I'm not sure if it's possible, but let's see. Go on, James. Score another one. It's asking too much from him. I mean, what more should he do? He's already bagged a hat-trick. Brighton looking to pick up a consolation goal here with Neil Maupay, and they are probably going to get it. They do end up getting it. Kiko Casilla couldn't stop that, but fair enough. They get themselves a goal back. We're still taking home all 3 points. Nketiah now looks for James, who's looking for a 4th goal or maybe an assist this time around. Still James, finds space to shoot, almost scored a 4th here. Rebound chance for us now. Brighton get it away, and that should be full time. What a start to our Premier League season. Undoubtedly one of our best performances of this entire series, and that man takes home the match ball. I did not expect James to have this kind of an impact, but he's done it. He's a Leeds hero already. And if this is the start of something special, you guys better get ready because it's about to get epic. Even more good news for us as Walter Benitez has recovered from his injury and he might be available in the next episode for a game or 2. So that is even better. Now, talking about the next episode, it's about to get crazy because we're going to make further improvements to the team as we try and make our team solid for the remainder of this season. And yeah, we've got about 35 million now to spend. I think we got the additional money from the season ticket sales. And let me know in the comment section, who should we bring in to improve this team even further? Things are about to get so exciting, man. And look at this, right now 2nd in the Premier League. How mad is that? I know it's only 1 game that's been played, but to see Leeds in the top 4 is just crazy. And what a start to this season. Do we even need to have a discussion on the Player of the Episode award? I mean, James has to win it hands down. So next episode you'll find out if he does. Let me know your thoughts on this in the comments as well. But with that, we're wrapping up today's episode of the Leeds United Career Mode series. I mean, what a start to season 2. Yeah, I can't wait for the further episodes, man. We're going to continue improving the team, more signings, more drama. And that's about it, really. Keep the support coming in by dropping a like in the video. Subscribe if you're new around here. And I'll catch you all tomorrow, I suppose, for the next episode of the Leeds Career Mode.